New day, new ways, you dig? Motivation. I'm done rope in a little second, but I'll let y'all know, man. No matter what's going on in life, appreciate what you got, who you are, where you been, and how you got to where you going. That's all I can say. You ain't happy within yourself, can't nobody else make you happy. No relationship, no person, no family, no friend. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. I came to the conclusion, y'all. I don't want to say this without getting. Because people be like, oh, you just didn't meet the right person or the right people. I'm not dealing with African American women anymore. Like, and there's nothing, um, it's just the truth. Shit, they've been through too much trauma, too much lies, too much manipulation, and their upbringing, like most men upbringing, has been from a woman, and 90% of those women were prostitutes. They can work a job, have a career, but they prostitute to get the things they wanted. And a lot of people grew up without their own father in the household. I'm one of them. I grew up with my mother's ex-husband, um, which was a benefit because he was a pretty cool guy. Kept it real, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't on no trying to enforce control and on that weird shit that people go through. And me growing up, me dealing with other adults in business and how they try to like when they can't when certain adults hold no value. This is why I don't wanna deal with African American women. Even dealing with men, right? African American men. They can be older, 50, 60, 70, whatever. But when they don't hold any value or they know you got the value and they need you to go across the finish line, they gonna give you a hard time. Or they gonna try to steal, be sneaky, do something manipulative that don't you know what I'm saying? They know they not supposed to. They know right from wrong, wrong from right. Then it's like they don't even reflect back to the fact that when you was this age, if you was this person, how would you deal with a older motherfucker playing games with you? They be so selfish and self-consumed, they feel entitled to fuck you over. Same thing with an African American woman. You know what I'm saying? Instead of respecting your value or respecting the fact that damn, this is somebody in my life I never had growing up. I didn't come from this. But this is, you know what I'm saying? This the board I'm on. These the cards I've been dealt. What I'm gonna do with it. 9 times out of 10, they self-destruct. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, um, and this is why I say this. 'Cause I didn't deal with other races or cultures of people, right? And I've been the same person, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not perfect. Um, don't try to be. I just be the best I can be. But it's people I didn't deal with or actually connected with. And let's say we haven't communicated in a long time. Um, and I reach back out or they reach back out. It's the same mutual respect, the same mutual understanding. We just respect that our lives went different paths, but the affection is there, the connection is there still. You know what I'm saying? People just grow into different lanes of life. But with an African American woman that I had a connection with or been with, if from my perspective, if they couldn't control me or run the relationship or get out of the relationship what they wanted, and they got things out of it, but they didn't get what they wanted or controlling me or not even controlling me, just making my life a living hell or making me go crazy or spaz out and all that shit. They can't just be cool and respect you or be cool with you or someone that they bonding with or something. They just could cut the bond, hate you, tell everybody this and that, or he does business, he do this, but fuck him, he woo, or they throw salt on you, or whatever it is. But there's no accountability of, okay, I did this, that was wrong, or I did this, it could have been different. I apologize, or I was wrong for, you know what I'm saying, how I was, you know what I'm saying? No matter who I deal with, who I deal with, how things went, I always take accountability because I allowed you in my space. So I apologize if something that you assumed or something you expected didn't go your way because, communication is key. But I apologize just to apologize, you know what I'm saying? Just so it ain't no tension. But I ain't gonna say all of them. Most of them got tension. And then the ones I do got a connection or bond with, they're in survival mode. So they doing what they gotta do to survive. So they might be in a relationship with somebody to survive because they got kids. They might be in a relationship with somebody so they can get their bills paid or they ain't gotta pay rent or whatever. And somebody like me, I got so much going on, I'm not gonna be paying you to be living with me or paying your expenses because you working a job or you working doubles and the things you paying for, you want to buy extra things for your leisure versus helping me or helping me build or whatever, right? What's going on, Dirty Bike, Caleb? So, you know what I'm saying? I can't deal with it. But we may have a great relationship, we have a great bond outside of finances. You know what I'm saying? And it's a few women like that was like, damn man, you'd be a great bitch if you wasn't broke. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't struggling, you'd be a perfect bitch. But they might not be that same person. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be like, damn. It's like the age now is like I can't even, it's people around, you could be people around your age or younger or older. You can't even actually vibe or actually have a genuine connection with somebody because next you know they ask you for some money. You tell them what you do for a living. They find out you bigger than ain't shit. You like, man, I ain't on that. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't shit because you ain't doing shit for them. So they try to bully you into doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't even send funny memes to these people or um, you know what I'm saying? They feel angry, upset. Why you sending me this? Motherfucker, you ain't want to laugh. You woke up. Oh, I guess you woke up mad, but I ain't gonna respond because shit. I don't want to get on your level. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn to separate from people because somebody can work at the school, somebody can work at the library, and somebody could be a police officer. And the police officer mad at the librarian because they could just sit in the library and get paid. The police officer may be mad at the teacher at the school because they can teach kids and the kids love and respect them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people find the older I got in life, the more people how comfortable people are. And majority of the women right now that I didn't deal with in my life was African American. They all been uncomfortable, entitled, and if you don't give them the life they want because you comfortable, something wrong with you, and they gotta fuck up something you got going on because you shouldn't be this comfortable. And they don't even know what you went through to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, bitch, you gonna fuck up my shit because I'm good. We met, we hung out. I brought you back to my brought you into in my life. See what I got going on in my environment. And you like, damn, well, I don't feel like I'm gonna be with this nigga forever, or he gonna want to be with me forever. That's the thing. They know they ain't qualified to be with you as long as they would like to be. They know the time of y'all being together ain't based on them. They're not in their control. They know they're not a valuable person enough because the shit that they deal with and the attention they seek are from people that's not as valuable as you, that hold no value, but they attend to these things and it empowers them. You know what I'm saying? It gives them life. You know what I'm saying? People be like, oh, men ain't shit or this and that's nothing, this and that. But they got baby daddies. Look what their baby daddy do for a living. That shows you they what entices them, what they're attracted to. If you're attracted to a bum or someone that's low value and you got multiple people hitting you up, you feel empowered. You feel like, man, shit, I ain't gotta try to work my way to be a better person to be with this person. I got these people that's gonna be with me for however I am as a woman, right? But when it comes to providing all this and that, now you short. Now you paying for somebody to be with you that ain't what you want. Now you take care of somebody to stroke your ego. Men ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, my man said he got a PS5 for sale, I guess. But you know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck? People be delusional. You know what I'm saying? There's women I done dealt with. They came around. If I brought around my crib some shit, I won't see them again. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time they was there, they talking about, oh, I need to get this in order. Yeah, I got this. Well, I'm doing this now, and it's like I'm just conversing, trying to vibe and watch a movie. Motherfucker complaining about this or trying to complain about that, or I'm hungry or whatever. It's like, damn, bitch, we can't even just vibe. Or you could be on the phone handling some business. Bitch say, oh, I text you. What you text? I was on the phone. I was on the interview, on the podcast. Oh, I'll be leaving soon. What? You could have told me you gonna before you came over here that you gonna be leaving X amount of time. You only gonna stop by or whatever. But people play roles to see if you gonna chase them or whatever to make them feel better. And it's like, why would I stroke your ego if I'm on a mission? You see the situation is better for you to try to be around this person, but you gonna make it where you the topic of the conversation, where you the like you the prize. You done cock block all these different people, all these things in your mind to try to isolate somebody, and you not even taking advantage of what you doing, but you manipulating a situation to make it where it's like, okay, but it's like it's not gonna work out because you ain't right. And you can say you right, this, that, but it comes off. Your actions speak louder than words. You know what I'm saying? If this is the kid with African American one, the men that they chase and deal with, they actually pay and give them money, and them people asking for food, money to smoke, all type of shit, money for their drinks, pills, whatever, right? That same woman, they could be hitting you up or you could be communicating with, tell her, pull up. "Oh, I ain't got no gas money. What? You been taking another nigga to work. And he ain't give you no gas money because he can go around with the next bitch that work this same shift. You know what I'm saying? For free. And fuck with her type shit. And listen to her talk about nothing. Or talk about everybody at the job. You know what I'm saying? This motherfuckers that's married to people. Right now, this is another reason why. This motherfucker's married to people, right? They'll hit you up about asking for some money and asking you to be with you like they not married to somebody and living with somebody with their child. And saying, well, ooh, can we come live with you, this and that? You're still married. So you're trying to come live with me for all the benefits, bills, sex, food, leisure, comfort. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be married and you asking the next motherfucker for lunch money. And you ain't even paying the bills where you at. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get your own slot, but you staying with somebody and you still ain't got no money or no car. And I helped you get a car. You know what I'm saying? I helped you get your place before. And it's like, damn, now I'm the perfect guy. But what the fuck we go through all that attention for? I kid you not. The same woman that be asking motherfuckers to go on trips, do this, take me out to eat, do all that. You do all that. All right. Bitch, I wanna go shop, I wanna do this, fuck all that. Fuck you do for me. Motherfuckers tweaking. Now it's time to come for you, motherfuckers don't wanna spend their money. You fall out, boom. Now that same motherfucker, the same motherfuckers that don't do for you, they lose everything, and then the resort is to come back to you because shit was cool with you. They realized they was tripping. They done cut some vices that that was making them trip more, all type of shit, right? But still, they still don't see the bigger picture. They still see they gotta be in control somehow to be solidified. All you gotta do is show loyalty and dedication. No matter what, motherfucker gonna lock in. But people ain't loyal and dedicated. You know what I'm saying? They not pure. People think it's cool to backdoor somebody or snake somebody and be like, "Well, you be okay. You been getting money." What the fuck? Why ain't you? That's how you felt when you this whole time you been hiding that person. You been hiding this person, and that's family do this shit too. That's why you don't see me around no family and shit like that. You been feeling away, and you telling me it's okay to take a loss from you. Who the fuck is you? You can't do that shit to the bank. I tell the bank it's okay. My account is negative. Y'all will clear it out soon. Y'all making all this money. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Can't go to the bank and tell them that shit. But African American people think they can tell people dumb shit or take from people or steal from people and feel like their excuse in their mind is justified. But they not gonna tell that shit in court. They ain't gonna come to court. They ain't gonna tell the police that shit. They gonna tell the police some shit that try to incriminate you. So they ain't worried about what they just stole from them or what you did what they didn't did to you. You know what I'm saying? I had a chick that I had met. We was I met her in college. Kept in touch here and there. This thing that threw me off. We on the phone convo. She said, she a nurse. She said, I know you done did some slam shit before. You done did something. It's gonna come out. Baby, I don't do nothing slam or none of that shit. But that's what you used to. She used to dealing with scammers. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, or low level trappers or whatever. People in the streets, I guess. Whatever that is. Um, I'm like, so if I don't do nothing slimy, you can't hold nothing over my head. If I don't do nothing slimy, you can't incriminate me. But that's what you attracted to. She got two baby daddies. Still looking for another man to marry her or a man to marry her. And none of her baby daddies married her. You know what I'm saying? The last man she was with, the man she was with was all trying to be scammers. I never met a rich scammer. Like, or had businesses or any of that shit. Like, but them dudes they prostitute, they pay prostitutes. And that's what really got the game messed up. The scammers, cause the scammers was people that um had no loyalty to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And they got fast money based on just persuading people and flexing, keep looking to appeal, right? So instead of them trying to talk to somebody or even macking them down or being getting going off of them, should I give you $1,000? I give you $500. They just stole 3,000 or 5,000 from somebody. Shit, you finna be fucking with them a whole week or two because that 1,000 or 500 because you ain't never got paid before like this. Then you ask for some more, he ain't got it, but he's showing you pictures. He's showing his little money roll he got. You know what I'm saying? And now it's been 4, 5 months, and you been dealing with this nigga. He only gave you $1,000, but you thinking, he a scammer. What that mean? But they make it seem like somebody a scammer is like he's a millionaire. That's how they make it categorized. He's a millionaire, so like no, that's only hood mythology. That's nigger shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you like thieves, in a sense. So you'll steal from me. You know what I'm saying? Any bitch that fuck with a thief, she'll steal from you. When she just got fair what you not paying attention to. You dig what I'm saying? She'll definitely steal from you. That bitch tell me that baby daddy was a scammer. If I seen a bunch of money, I'm taking some of it. You gonna take some of somebody money that they came in the house with just because they got some money. You don't know what they gotta do or who money that is or what they gotta pay for with that money, but you gonna take something 'cause you see a lot of money. You couldn't have been around me with no money in the room. I wouldn't have came to no environment with you around, and I know I got money with me. That's one thing I can't say about my baby mama and like a couple females I was really close with. I used to have a lot of money. I used to get them old money, had them put up in the safe and all that shit. They ain't steal a dime. All they do is ask, and they got whatever they ask for, shit. 'Cause that stealing shit is some whole other shit. That's some you know what I'm saying? My mama done stole from me couple times. So it's like, you can't come back from that stealing shit. I don't fuck who you is. Like I said, my mama done stole from me a few times. She can't talk to me or say nothing or tell me right from wrong or what to do. Bitch, you done stole from me. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hear shit you got to say because regardless, I come in this bitch with a duffel bag or something going good. You trying to figure out how to steal my happiness. Because that's all a thief is. They want to steal your happiness. They want to steal your joy. Because whatever they trying to take from you, that's what they think is gonna make them happy. It could be money, uh, family, friends, associates, companionship, lover, whatever. They want what's yours because they want to feel what you feel. They want to be you. You know what I'm saying? It's women dealing with niggas or dealing with men out here because it's all different races, right? They dealing with men that's stealing from other men, knowing this man want to be like this man, but he can't be. So you know he ain't the man. You know he hate on niggas. He hate on other men. And you love this nigga. So what type of bitch is you? You dig what I'm saying? We gotta start, you know what I'm saying? Start putting ID cards on these people. Motherfucker be a rapist, a molester, a thief, a killer, whatever. Who his wife, who his girlfriend, who the bitches he been fucking with. They know he been doing this shit. So they with that shit. You dig what I'm saying? We need to see y'all ID cards because we need to put y'all somewhere so motherfuckers don't even indulge with y'all shit. All wars and all not even just all wars, majority of the disputes is over a woman or because a woman instigated. You know what I'm saying? And anything in the world is because a woman instigated or it's over a woman. Period. When it's man and man, it can be resolved with a conversation. Even if a motherfucker on bullshit, the conversation gonna be like, this is what we want. That's what it is. It may not sound right for you, but that's what it is. Motherfucker be like, I respect it because what it is, it is. We can't force you to do some shit you don't want to do. Now the woman get involved. I feel like he doing that because, ooh, I don't want to fuck him and this and that. You can say anything. You fighting a motherfucker, like that's gonna make the deal happen. Now you going to jail. You could have waited a day. Your man have a ooh, we say, all right, well, I'm gonna think about it. All right. Motherfucker call you later on. All right, well, we can do this. We can give you another 15%, you know. I thought about it. I thought about it. You know, give you another 15%. You can have, you know what I'm saying? I know you wanted 20, but we can do 15 more percent. If you can do 15 with a down payment or something, I think we can make this deal happen. All right, what kind of down payment you talking about? You say whatever number. Motherfucker might be like, all right, we can do that. Deal been made. It's the same situation with the female. You didn't fault this nigga and said all type of shit. He ain't said nothing or nothing or approached her or even thought about the damn lady. You think you gonna have that deal? Nope. Now he calling everybody he associated with, whoever your competitors is or whatever, telling them what type of business you doing. Watch out for his girl. 'Cause his girl telling motherfuckers want to fuck her. Don't fuck when he fuck her with your money. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, I get another example. Your mama can tell you something about somebody she dealing with, right? Motherfucker be cool than a fan. Oh, he pissed me off today. For grab me today. Woo, woo, woo. What happened? He shouldn't have put his hands on me. Woo, woo. What did he grab you for? He shouldn't have put his hands on me. Woo, woo. Now you can come at this now. A mama's boy and a man becoming a man is gonna handle shit two different ways. Mama's boy gonna be, as soon as he see them, man, yeah, what's up? What's up? You putting your hands on my mama? What's up? Trying to fight him, talking crazy and shit. That nigga gonna either defend himself or be like, man, you tripping, young blood, woo, woo, woo. And you still ain't gonna hear him because it's your mama. No, my mama said this. Now you trying to fight this nigga, catch a charge. Boom. Motherfucker trying to become a man, right? Hey man, what's going on? He gonna let Buddy bring it up to him if he around. He gonna wait a while, see if Buddy bring it up. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? That's I tell him, man, like, man, I know you heard what's going on with me and your mama, man. You know what I'm saying? She kept putting her hands on me. I grabbed her, so she kept putting her hands on me. You know what I'm saying? Start scratching to my face. Do you see my face? Oh, damn, that's what happened? Yeah, man, motherfucker, you don't see shit wrong with her, do you? Shit, she was whooping my ass. I'm trying y'all start whooping. Now y'all laughing about it and shit. But now you got the real deal. Like, damn. But my mama do be putting her hands on motherfuckers. Why would she put her hands on you? Man, your mama. I see some shit on your mama phone. She got to ask me about some bitches. She don't want to talk about shit happening on her phone. This ain't your business, but since you asked, I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Now you find out your mama ain't playing games. Your mama out here a hoe, low key. That nigga just love your mama. Now life is hit you. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So he going through shit. I'm trying not to go through. My buddy and them going through, but same type of bitch is my mama. But she my mama. I would never think that because it's my mother. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna think that because it's your mother. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest disguise. I'm gonna have to tell my mama ex-husband before. The love you have her, the love I have her could never be. I can never be where y'all was at. Y'all can never be where I was at. You can never be where I was at because it's different. Y'all gonna go through different shit. The shit y'all go through, betrayal or manipulation, mother and son should never go through. You dig what I'm saying? Even relationship, you shouldn't go through it, but people do it because they want to be somewhere else or they're not comfortable where they're at instead of communicating. You know what I'm saying? But you don't do that to your offspring. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Only I just get this. A white woman, let's say she mistreating her kids shit. You know she on drugs or something wrong with her mentally. That's a fact. So then y'all put her in a hospital or do whatever, whatever, right? When a black woman do it, either Latino, whatever, Indian, whatever, whatever, Arab, whatever, right? A black woman do it, it's other black women supporting that shit and saying, "No, this is how black families do. No, I'm not supposed to listen to their mama. They supposed to do this, this." But if this white woman did it, her ass would be in a crazy house. Her ass be going to jail. This Mexican lady did it. Her ass be in a crazy house. Her ass be going to jail. This Arab lady did it. Her family be trying to hang her or kill her or some shit. Or she be going to jail. Black woman do it. No, don't tell nobody. No, no, no. No, no, it's okay. No, no, no. Like what? Then they wonder why the kids grew up. That's why this teen takeover shit going on. Plus wonder why these kids wilding out and taking shit, fucking shit up. Motherfuckers is tired of getting fucked up in the crib and keeping shit in the house, and motherfuckers is not going to jail. They done rape them, molest them, abuse them, all type of shit. Motherfuckers is wigging out. Y'all don't want to hear nobody because they didn't told motherfuckers what's going on, but nobody wanted to hear them. Fuck talking. Now we acting. That's what it is. Do we like it? No. We gotta respect. Why? We gotta come to a resolution to resolve the conflict. Only way to resolve the conflict is to understand the issues on both parties. They can do this curfew shit, all this. That curfew shit making it worse. Motherfucker gotta be in the crib 9, 10 o'clock. With the abusers, they gotta be in the crib 9, 10 o'clock with the abusers. Come on, man. Shit, the abusers ain't even trying to be there because they know shit, they done been activated. So you got to explain to somebody why your kid whooped your ass or why your kid shot you or why your kid pulling knives out. What the fuck y'all got going on? And the kid gonna talk to a psychologist or some shit and tell them all the shit they been going through. Yeah, they may be charged with some shit, but they may get off because they've been dealing with this shit mentally. You know what I'm saying? So it just be like, it's cool to be ignorant in a sense. Like, don't nobody care about, I can say this, the black woman don't care about the legacy. She care about what she got, how people look at her, and how people worship her. She don't care about her kids' kids. and what they skills are and what they learning and how to advance in life. They don't give a fuck. They give a fuck how a motherfucker treat them and how motherfuckers worship them. They don't give a fuck about helping motherfuckers nothing. Cause soon as they even their own child could be going through some shit, they'll talk about their kid. It's grandmothers that talk about their own daughters. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like, you know, just want to motivate y'all, let y'all know you ain't gotta be stuck dealing with the shit you've been dealing with. You can switch shit up. No matter how long shit go, you can switch it up, shit. Cause they gonna force they way and it ain't gonna work. Cause you ain't going for it. So it's like, what are we doing? You know?